Peace and blessings, friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I am Indigo. Y'all, it's a reading. We are going to have, first of all, happy July. My apologies. Happy July. I hope this heat hasn't tried to take y'all out, because baby, it tried to take me out, for real. But we're going to start this month with an abundance and blessings reading. I did this, was it last month before, and I felt that it went really well. I think that it's a really beautiful spread and a really beautiful reading, excuse me. And what better way to kick off a new month for us, right? So, the heat tried to take me out. I'm so very grateful for my AC and my fans and everything else. I hope that y'all made it through okay. But that actually does lead us into today's channeled messages and downloads. So just this morning, I was getting my iced coffee prepared, which is just black iced coffee with some ice in it. And I always say before I drink something, before I eat something, I say, and we thank you. It's that simple. Like, that's my prayer, right? And I realized that, when we pray over our food, and this isn't about religion whatsoever, but when we pray over our food, when we speak life into our food, when we give gratitude towards the things that nourish us, it raises our vibrational frequency. It raises the frequency of the food. So I'm not saying if you're facing health challenges, this is the only thing you'll ever need to do. No. But what I am saying is, if you are feeling low, if you are feeling low energy, yes, look at the food that you're eating. Make sure it's healthy, whole foods, lots of fruits and vegetables, of course, I'm always going to say. But are you pouring gratitude in your food? Sometimes when I am feeling low, I will do a little Reiki over my food. I am a Reiki practitioner. Okay, so, I will pour that sort of healing energy into my food. But giving gratitude, showing the universe gratitude, because I always say you are not a passive participant in your 3D experience, right? You are an active participant. You are co-creating with the universe, right? So showing gratitude towards the things that nourish you, that the earth has given to us, is a really, really intimate, interesting, and powerful way to show the universe how you wish to continue to co-create with the universe, okay? So whatever it is, it could be a glass of water, it could be a salad, it could be your favorite dessert, whatever it is, it's as simple as saying, and we thank you. And I thank you. I thank you for this nourishment. Or holding your hands over the dish and pouring Reiki energy into it. I pour Reiki energy into these cards every time I do a reading for y'all. Yes, I do. So all of these readings are healing, right? Simple as that. That's the downloaded message for today. And if you don't believe me, you can look up a book called Hidden Messages in Water. My spiritual teacher recently spoke about this book. I've had this book since I think 2013, 2014 or so. I've had this book. And it talks about what happens to water and things when you speak life and love into them, as opposed to speaking lower energetic, let's say, lower types of frequencies into water and into food and things. Okay, so that's really your channeled message. Very simple today. Very, very simple. Please pour love and gratitude into your beverages, into your food. Like, there's a reason people leave water out under the moon during different times of the year, different planetary transits. There's a reason why in India they will leave water in copper vessels overnight and then drink it in the morning, right? There's a reason people charge their water with crystals even, okay? So that's your message for today. If you want to bring more abundance and blessings into your experience, which is what this reading is about, show gratitude. Show gratitude. So, let's see what they have to say today. Now remember, these downloaded messages are intended for your spiritual growth and expansion, okay? They may also, and oftentimes do, apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this 3D reality. So please, as always, take what applies. If it doesn't apply, y'all, what do? We let it fly. Okay, cool. That's my little disclaimer. The disclaimer I give you guys every single reading. All right. This is I think every little thing you do is magic deck. I've been really loving this deck. I don't know why. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I seem to connect to it really well. Okay. Yeah, they're ready to talk. All right. This is a pretty simple 5-card spread. Of course, there will be ridiculous amounts of clarifiers, per usual, as well as a ton of oracle cards. Don't you worry. Okay, so card number 1, your current blessings. Okay. Card number 2, where you have been overextending yourself. Card number 3. Let's get these over. Card number 3 is what blessings are ripe for the taking, like what blessings are going to be appearing in your experience. Okay. Card number 4 is what you need to release to receive. And card number 5 is what is the type of energy you need to embody to receive. Okay. Making sure everybody is in the frame here. Yes, 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 yes. I'm trying to make sure everybody's straight for y'all. You know, people get irritated when things aren't straight. Listen, I've seen it in other channels. People are like, why aren't that person's cards straight? Calm down. Calm down. On the bottom of the deck, the 5 of Cups. Grieving over things lost, grieving over things you've poured yourself into. Behind you, a desert. In front of you, all of this water. Water represents emotions. Interesting. It's a very interesting card. Maybe some of you have ties to the desert. Okay. Excuse me while I take a sip. All right, so card number 1, your current blessings or your current energy. The Magician. Ooh, starting off good, y'all. Starting off good. Card number 2, where you've been extending yourself. Judgment. Ooh. Listen, we're going to get into that in a minute. Card number 3, what blessings are ripe for the taking or what blessings are appearing in your current experience. Elder of Cups. Card number 4, where you need to release to receive. The Hierophant. And card number 5, the energy you need to embody to receive is the Apprentice of Wands. In this deck, apprentices are pages. Okay, so I will use those terms like interchangeably. Apprentice of Wands. Okay. Very interesting already, y'all. Well, I mean, you're starting off good. You're starting off showing us that your current blessings are whatever you want them to be. Excuse me while I take a sip. Y'all, it's still early, okay? It's still early. I'm still on my first coffee. Excuse me. You're starting off good. You're starting off showing us that you have the ability, you have all the tools at your disposal to create what you would like to see come forth in your experience, right? You have everything you need. You have all 4 tools. Plus, I mean, raccoons are adorable. To be honest, raccoons are adorable. And look behind this, there's the world. The world is yours, essentially, is what this is saying, okay? What you need to release, or I'm sorry, where you've been overextending yourself. Judgment. Do you have decision fatigue? Do y'all know what that is? Decision fatigue, where it's like you make so many decisions in a day, right? Like maybe, like for example, you know, it's just you, right? It's just you in your life. You don't have a partner, you don't have children, maybe you don't have a lot of friends, you don't have a lot of family, and you are in charge of literally everything, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it does get exhausting, okay? I'm feeling this energy of someone very much in their head a little bit. We might have some sort of swords card come out to clarify this. It's giving having to make too many decisions, okay? Too many decisions, but there's a coffin here underneath. Maybe you're putting an end to it. Maybe you know this about yourself already, okay? But look here. The blessings that are ripe for the taking are the blessings that are to appear in your experience as the Elder of Cups. This is the King of Cups. Elders are the kings in this deck. Could this be a masculine, and now mind you, energy and gender is fluid, but this could be a masculine appearing in your experience. 49 could be a lucky number for you. 4 plus 9 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 could be a lucky number for you. Could just, again, be a masculine water sign appearing in your experience. Or this could be stepping into maturity around emotions. There's blessings there for you within that, okay? Now, what you need to release, the Hierophant. The Hierophant oftentimes talks about systems and institutions and tradition and things like that. And those things can be a little bit rigid for a lot of us, right? Like, we don't always fit the mold of like what our society wants us to be or what our parents want us to be. You know what I mean? So it might be something around that, about releasing mindsets. Elephants never forget. I just heard that. Elephants never forget. So there's something in your memory of how maybe your family trained you to be a certain way. I hate to use the word trained, but, and I don't want to use the word indoctrinated either, because that has a real strong energy to it, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Something about your traditions, maybe you once believed that, for example, the institution of marriage was the highest of the highest, right? And maybe that's not the way you think anymore. That's just an example, okay? The energy they want you to embody to receive your blessings is the Apprentice of Wands. I always say, now in this deck, it shows a young person throwing their wand up in the air. And I always say, wherever this land wands is wherever this wand lands, yes, is where it lands, right? Like, I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to throw it up in the air, and whatever happens, happens. That's Apprentice of Wands. It's finding that little bit of spark, a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of like a new beginning, a new, maybe creative beginning. Absolutely. Could be a new beginning at a new job, because wands do sometimes signify work a little bit. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. So we're going to see what the clarifiers have to say here. I'm really drawn to that Judgment card, though. There is something there about that that's going to reveal something for us today. I feel that deeply. I mean, this whole reading is going to be revealing, but specifically that Judgment card. Excuse me. All right. So, Spirit team, what you got for the collective today? Can you clarify the Magician? Tower card. Ooh, already. We have the Tower. We have the Page of Cups. Don't read reversals. We have the Two of Wands. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, under the deck, it's the Seven of Pentacles. My goodness, my goodness. Okay. Okay. Whatever this Tower was for you, the universe sent it to you. Or it's almost like, I hate to say you had to go through it, because, timelines are infinite and all of that, but like, whoa, excuse me. In this timeline, it seems that the Tower was sent to you to show you your manifestation powers, okay? It could have had something to do around love and emotions, yes. Okay, thank you, Spirit team. I feel like this Tower put you back at square one, or put you back at 0, or set you back a couple of paces. I almost want to say like it had a little bit of a humbling effect. Even though you reclaim your power, your blessings here, you got at least 4 of them, right? With all four items, you have the sword, the cup, the pentacle, the wand. Yes. pages are students. I'm almost getting like it made you feel like a student again. Another page, right? It made you feel, I don't want to say small again, but I am getting that. Like it kind of made you retract a little bit. But you made the decision, or you're making the active decision here to embody the magician, to come back stronger, to come back wiser, to come back in a way where you understand how to alchemize your situation, no matter if it sets you back a few paces or not. The Page of Cups, again, can signify a little bit of like a crush energy or romance. I'm getting, if that is the case for you, it's showing you how to love wiser, to love in a smarter way, right? Maybe not just give your emotions or your love or your care so freely, right? Just to be wise with it, to pour into things here with the Seven of Pentacles that will actually grow, that will actually grow into something tangible, okay? But you went through it. Something happened. Something shook your foundation in a way that you were forced into some sort of decision. And the decision you made was to become the magician, which is a blessing. I always say sometimes it's a lesson or a blessing, and sometimes it's both. It was both, okay? Spirit team, why is the Judgment card here for where the collective has been overextending themselves? Why is the Judgment card here, Spirit team? Oof. Okay, thank you. Oh, not that, Spirit team. Why is Judgment here? Oh, okay. On the bottom, Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. The Emperor. Five of Pentacles. Again, this is where you've been overextending yourself. Remember I said you have decision fatigue, right? Not quite being able to settle or land on something. Now, you know, usually this is my here for a good time, not a long time card. Not always. It's just in and out energy. In and out, in and out. Can't settle, can't settle. But here you have the Emperor, probably one of the most settled cards in the deck with the Five of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit team. I'm getting the sense of at some point you felt abandoned. You felt left out in the cold. You felt left behind. Could have been this Tower moment. Absolutely. But it's just kind of reinforcing what I was stating before. So you may have stepped into the role of the Emperor, like you're the one that controls everything. You're the one that makes the decisions. You're the one that does the laundry. You're the one that feeds the cat. You're the one that goes to the store. You're the one that has to make the appointments. You're the one that has to answer those calls, right? Right. You're starting to get burnt out. You're getting burnt out. Okay. What you thought might have been, I mean, you have a Ace of Wands as a new, usually passionate, creative beginning. Yeah, I was going to say you need to call on support. You may need to call on support. Whether it's from your spirit team, people in your community, honey, call on some support. Because being in charge of your life and the direction that your life goes, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry, there's like sunlight. And I know it's causing a shadow. Here, try to move over a little bit. But taking control of your situation, of your life, of your finances is totally fine. But when it gets to the point that all of the decision making kind of has you in this energy where you can't settle at night, you can't, what's the word I'm trying to find, Spirit team? I'm getting almost like you can't concentrate. Like your brain is just fried, and it's being driven by this fear. This Five of Pentacles, this Tower energy, right? So you've taken on the role of the Emperor. I control everything. I control my situation. Good, good. It's okay to ask for support though. And as a hyper-independent only child, honey, I understand. It can be difficult to ask for these things. But when you start to get too in the head, when you start to it's just like you feel like you're running around like a chicken with its head gone. You know what I mean? That's not good either. But you're trying to like maintain this like emperor attitude. Like, no, I got this. I got this. Honey, it's being driven by this fear of abandonment, this fear of possible loss of finances, loss of stability, loss of resources. But the key is right there. All she has, in this card, the key is right there. All she has to do is look up and unlock that door. You know what that key is? Calling in support. Calling in community. I don't care if it's someone you got to pay $50 a month to clean your house. Like, you need to remove a task. One, just one, maybe. It might just be getting your groceries delivered, okay? It might be something that simple. It might be having a neighbor cut your grass for once, right? It might be paying the young man next door to wash your car for you. It's just got to be one task, okay? But the blessings that are appearing in your experience, the blessings that are here, ripe for the taking, the Elder of Cups. Oh, look, Three of Cups just came back out. All right. Thank you, Spirit Team. This, yes, okay, this very much could be a love reading. It always happens to me, as you guys know, if any of you follow me at all and watch these readings. Sometimes it turns out to be a love reading. Okay. This could be a reunion with a past masculine water sign, absolutely. Elder water sign, male, female, doesn't really matter. This could be a reunion, but I feel that this person is coming to help you learn how to accept blessings again. Your intuition will tell you this, okay? You may already know this person because this is, yes, the Three of Cups, okay? You may not, though. This may just be someone coming in to help you. Their birthday might be 3/3 or August 3rd, or they might just be born in the month of March. I feel that 3 is significant. They may have 3 children or 3 cats or 3 sisters. Like the number 3, I think is really, really, really going to be like one of those things that when you talk to this person, say you don't know this person, right? And so you meet them, they're going to be like, oh yeah, you have a cat? Well, I have 3 cats. It's going to be like that, right? Or that's your favorite book. I've read it 3 times. But there's going to be an abundance of love. Excuse me. Even if this is not a romantic partner, there will be an abundance of love. This person is coming to help you understand how to receive. Again, remember I said you've been put back. What am I trying to say? You've been humbled to feel almost like a kid again, like a student again. Here you go. Once again, right? Now, again, pages do signify like younger energy. This person, like I said, could have 3 children. Okay. The High Priestess. And by children, pets. Could be pets, right? What is the... I'm going to look it up right now. The Hindu god that has the moon on their head, is it Vishnu? Is it... No. Is it... Sorry. I see them in my mind. Shiva. excuse me, my apologies, excuse me, the moon. I don't know why I'm getting like Shiva energy, like Lord Shiva with the moon. When you see him, he's got like a moon attached to him. Okay. This masculine energy could have an interest in that, in Eastern spirituality. Okay. I feel like this is someone, when you meet them, there's going to be some sort of synchronicities. Or again, if this is someone coming back into your experience, this could be an uncle. Okay. This could be a cousin. But when they return back into your experience, you are going to have these synchronistic sorts of things. This may spook you a little bit. This may spook you. Sometimes when we get these like synchronicities and things, we tend to like kind of get a little scared, kind of a little like, wait, is this really happening? But it's someone that wants to help you co-create, right? Someone that wants to build, someone that wants to work with you, okay? But this person is definitely going to help you to learn to receive, because you're carrying a lot. You're carrying a lot, okay? All right, Spirit team, why is the Hierophant here? Why is this Hierophant here? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, they gave us 3 cards. Thank you, thank you. 7 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Ace of Swords. Again, this is what you need to release to receive. You need to let this person in, honey. You need to let this person in. Remember I said that the Hierophant, it's all about like traditions, institutions, things like that. And I said you might be coming from a situation where you were raised to be a certain way. You were told to follow certain rules, etc., etc. The thing is, with the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, this could have left a little bit of, a little bit of a wounded imprint on you. And it's had you closed off, okay? Maybe the way that you were raised taught you to not ask for help, okay? And so you're like, I create my own peace. I carry this wand. I've made it through the battle. I've made it through a Tower and a 5 of Pentacles. I'm the only one that can carry this. However, to break out of this, you need truth. This is the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth, right? The new downloads, the new ideas, the new way of thinking. Swords is mental energy, right? Being a bit more open-minded about the way you have to move through life, because you don't have to do anything, right? I mean, of course you have to like feed yourself, pay your bills, that sort of thing. But you don't have to live away because someone else said you got to live away, right? Remember I said elephants never forget. What do I say about the 9 of Wands? Take the wisdom, but leave the wounding, right? Don't forget the wisdom. The wisdom can have you started, have this new beginning come in for you. You got to let it though. You got to let it. You got to let this person come in to teach you how to receive. You have to release carrying it all on your own, right? You have the power to manifest whatever you want. I think you're choosing to do so. I think this 2 of Wands shows you taking your power back. You might just not know how to wield it yet. That's okay. We're all learning. You have 1, 2, 3 pages here. Pages are students, okay? Pages are students. Yeah, this makes more sense now why this 5 of Cups is here, this grieving energy. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you got to let in the energy of reciprocity, right? Oh, something just flipped over. What was it? Is it what I think it was? Yep. The Fool. Taking a leap of faith on a new beginning. What do I say? This one's always like, I'm going to throw this wand up in the air. Wherever it lands, right? And then we go from there. All right, Spirit team, what you got? Okay, thank you. Oh, we see. Queen of Pentacles and the Devil. Now, this is the energy you need to embody to receive. The Apprentice of Wands, which again is the Page of Wands, okay? Clarified by the Fool, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. It's funny we got the Devil here. Have you ever, no, some of you may or may not, have you ever listened to Abraham Hicks? You know, they've been in the game forever. Lynn talks about manifestation and such. But a lot of times they talk about the contrast. Like the contrast shows you what you don't want to know what you do want, sort of thing. So this taking a chance of, or taking a leap, getting inspired about receiving what you're worth, okay? Not just receiving any old thing, but knowing your worth and only receiving that which matches the vibration. Contrast. This energy will keep you receiving any old thing. This will keep you stuck in toxic mental loops. It will keep you stuck in old thoughts, old energy. I have to do it this way. I'm the only one. The stories we tell ourselves, right? I just heard like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. I used to watch Days back in the day. But this is the contrast here, okay? This will keep you accepting any old thing. This will also keep you believing you have to do it all yourself. The energy that you need to embody are these three. This Devil is here to show you where you have been stuck, okay? This is the contrast. Even these two, the contrast here, okay? To find inspiration, to take a leap of faith, to know your worth, and know that you are so deserving of these blessings. You think she's worried about the Devil? Hell no. Honey, she's in the woods with her pentacle, wearing her beautiful blue eyeshadow. Like she is not concerned. The Fool is not concerned about the Devil. Okay. There, especially the Queen of Pentacles, that frequency, the Devil can't exist in that frequency unless she was reversed. Then, you know, you might be a little bit greedy, a little bit materialistic. Yes. But this isn't that. This isn't about the materialism. No. Abundance comes in many forms. Abundance comes in helpers, possible romantic partners. The Devil, baby, will keep you confused about what it is you should choose for yourself, what it is you're allowed to receive. The Devil will keep you thinking that all of these cups are meant for you. Now, that's not to say you don't deserve abundance, but, you know, under these cups, it might be nothing, right? It might just be a waste of time, right? And you can explore that. There's no right or wrong, but the Devil will keep you confused, honey. The Devil will keep you in fantasy land. Although fantasy land, sometimes you can manifest things, but you know, you got to direct it the right way. You got to make the choice. Wield that wand, wield this wand, whichever tool you got, wield it correctly to manifest. The contrast is apparent. What are you ready to receive? Remember in the channeled message, I said like showing gratitude to the universe shows the universe that you are in the mindset and on the frequency of being receptive, of receiving. What are you ready to receive? Okay. So we're gonna pull some oracles on this. It's a nice reading, y'all. It's a nice reading, but you got to learn to... Would it be one of my readings if I didn't drop a card? My goodness. Sorry, y'all. I was saying, this is a good reading. This is a very good reading. It's interesting though, like what you need to really, or where you've been overextending yourself, excuse me, this tight grip. I'm not trying to call anyone a control freak, because, you know, when you go through trauma, when you go through difficult times, and you finally find a sense of footing, a sense of balance, and you say, I will never let this happen to me again. Understandable, completely understandable. But it can get to a point where it becomes a bit neurotic. It can get to a point where it becomes a bit exhausting. You take on too much. You're doing too much. You need assistance. You need support. Even if it's you praying for support and something appearing. You know what I mean? You manifesting support, something appearing. Yes. Yes. All right. So, Spirit Team, we're going to pull some of these oracle cards. See what they got. Ooh, they said take that one. Okay. Thank you. On the bottom, Hiereth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I feel this a lot, actually. I feel this a lot. Homesick for the stars. When I was a kid, I used to stand out on our back porch, and I'm talking like 4 or 5 years old, stand out on the back porch and just look at the stars and just feel so fascinated by them, because I knew that's where I came from. That's a whole thing. That's a whole story one day I will share with y'all. Okay, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Y'all, it's almost like I'm psychic or something. I mean, do I need to, excuse me, do I need to say anything else about it? Portal, doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. You decide. You decide. You decide. You decide. And it starts with a new way of thinking, the sword of truth, cutting through old programming. Old programming. Okay? Starkeeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Might have a tie to like ancient Egypt. That might be a thing for you. See the light by staying grounded. Well, I think in this reading, you're showing me that you're actually a very grounded person. But like, are you so grounded that you're almost dimming your own light and keeping it hidden, maybe? And it's like once you shine a little bit, right? Once you maybe lighten your energy a little bit, helpers come in. Helpers come in. Okay. All right. Now pull some secret language of light cards, and we will wrap this up. I truly hope this reading is resonating, because this is a message for, I would say quite a few people. We're in a time where things are so uncertain that it's easy to want to like micromanage and over control things, but baby, that's going to burn you out. That's going to take its toll on your energy, right? It's hard to live in a state of gratitude and flow and allowing magic and mystery and whimsy and all of that to come into your experience when you're holding on to things so tightly. How can you reach out for blessings if you're holding something so tightly? Okay. Maybe just hold it with one hand, reach out with the other, right? Like, you don't let go, but you can still reach out with the other hand. Okay. Truly feel that your spirit team, your universe, or the universe, your spirit team, your spirit guides have your back. Okay. Spirit team, what you got? These cards are a little larger. They're a little harder to shuffle. Enlightenment. Okay. Enlightenment. Flower of life might be significant to some of you. You are the universe. Let go. Hello. Sword of truth. I keep trying to tell y'all I'm psychic. Let go with the sword of truth. Oh my gosh. Another sword of truth. Alignment. What did I just say? When you lighten your energy, you get into alignment. You are the universe. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I think that's really proven here with your current blessings and the magician here. You are the universe. Look, space, earth, all the elements. You're the universe. Not only do you have all of these elements at your disposal, they are within you, okay? Everything that all four of these elements represents is actually inside of you, okay? Remember that. If you're feeling disconnected, if you're feeling out of alignment due to tower moments and past traumas and abandonments and that sort of thing, you can make the decision to bypass this energy or use these swords of truth here to cut this energy out. Look, underneath that was authentic truth. It might be speaking a truth for some of you, okay? Sometimes we go through hard things, such as dark nights of the soul, ask me how I know, before we get to this. And I'm not saying you have to be some enlightened master, ascended master. No. Enlightenment is just about focused, intentional awareness of where we might be holding on too much, where we might be micromanaging, where we're depleting our own energy by holding on to things too tight, by not asking for support, by not allowing support to come in, right? Enlightenment just means, really, if you think about it, the light of awareness, okay? It's not mean you meditate on a cloud or on a mountain somewhere. Enlightenment in real life, real embodiment. What did I say on Substack the other day? Everybody wants to play these semantics games, these, argue over words and things. Like, how about play the embodiment game, okay? In everyday life, anchoring in the light, right? You are the conduit between heaven and earth. That's what I just heard. And it's very easy to get stuck in these mundane routines and controlling everything and stiff and can't let anything flow and, right? Alignment. These two together. Because once you realize you are the universe, you're sitting in the middle of it. You're sitting in the middle of God. It's closer to you than your own breath and your own heartbeat, honey. Brings you right into that alignment. Brings you into the alignment, not just with Source, of course, with Source, Creator, God, whatever you want to call it, your spirit team, but with the helpers, with the people that can offer support, with the divine flow. When the synchronicities just start appearing one right after the other, honey, that is the sign that you are in the divine flow. Okay? So I truly hope that this reading has provided you with some guidance and some clarity, as it is always, always, always my intention to serve. Happy July. I hope that you all are taking care of yourselves, and I will talk to you all very, very soon.